Gator dress. And this was $5, I think. Yeah, $5. I'm just gonna revisit it myself. Okay. I think this is the last clothing item. Picked up this sweater. And it was $5 with a big skull. I guess next I'll do DVDs. I picked up a bunch of old movies. On the Town, Anchors Away, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Die Hard, The Real Ghostbusters cartoon, and this is selected episodes of Spooky Spirits. And these were actually, I think, all $1.50. I found season 1 and 2 of Moonlighting, and that was $5. Total Recall. Independence Day. Fire in the Sky. And The Fifth Element. Picked up a lot of DVDs. Spaceballs and Blade Runner. I picked up 4 seasons of TV show MASH. These were $5 each. Just picked up 3, 4, 5, and 6. He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Volume 2. This was also $5. Where the Wild Things Are, which I've never seen. The Gun in Betty Lou's Handbag, which I watched the other day. It was like a cute little late 80s, early 90s movie. And Robin Hood, because my copy no longer works for some reason. And last DVD, Masters of the Universe, the corniest movie ever. But for $1.50, who cares? I actually picked up this book a long time ago, and I'm not sure if I shown it before, but it's Zombie Cupcakes. And I also picked up some vinyl. Picked up the B-52s. Flock of Seagulls. Heart. Heart. Oh my gosh, this takes a lot of concentration. And another heart. It was $2.50 for the book and $1 each for the vinyl. I actually picked up this, which I have my controllers in, and this was I think either $1 or 50 cents, and your controllers go in the back in these pockets. I thought that was kind of cool, and it has my color scheme, which is black or white. I'll do my little stuffed animals next. I found this Popple. This is a very 80s toy. So I found this huge Popple, and he was, actually she was $4. And found this little Rainbow Bright guy, and he was $3. Next I'll do kind of like knicky-knacky stuff. I found this display model for EduScience, and this was about $1.40. Thought it was really cool. Kind of goes with my brain that I thrifted a long time ago. This skeleton hand candle holder. This was about $1.40. This, which I've yet to paint, for witches candle holder. And this was about $2. Found this Halloween mug. And this was about 70 cents. This plate, which was also 70 cents. Another mug, which is Scooby-Doo. That was about 70 cents as well. These really nice, large, you could probably use it for like soup or cereal, and they say Magic Potion on them. You can see there. And they have skulls inside, but it's really hard to tell. And this was about $5 for 2. I also found this really awesome jack-o'-lantern spatula, and this was about $1.40. I found this fiber optic, I gotta stop saying that, this fiber optic, I don't even know what to call it, but it's beautiful. It is, it was only $3, and my sisters were trying to buy it off of me for $10, but I wouldn't sell it. So, you're welcome. Okay? You're welcome just for looking at that. But that was definitely a good find. Okay, I'll do that after. I'll show you some of the jewelry that I found. Found this necklace, which I plan on taking apart. Obviously, it's like a Halloween prop for a costume, but I'm going to take it apart and I don't know what I'm going to make with it. These earrings, oh, this was $2, I want to say. Yeah, it was about $2.80. These were about $1.40. And they're just really 80s, so I like them. Found some pumpkin earrings, and these were $1.99. Also got these bat earrings, and these were a little more expensive. These were about $4. These little, it's really hard to tell, these tiny little cat earrings. You can't even tell. They're honestly, they're like the smallest little cat ever. I'm a sucker for Halloween. Anything really. So when I find it at a thrift store, I usually pick it up. And this beautifully shiny bee pin. Also picked up this really great travel bag, which is Cabbage Patch Kids. It was $10, and I'm not ashamed of it because I have 9 Cabbage Patches, so it's okay. I'm not sure if I showed these already, but these, I bought some coloring books. I always do. He-Man, Masters of the Universe, and there's Batman in the back. These were only $1, and this was $1 as well, and they are both Halloween coloring books. So, pretty cool. Let me just try and get some of this stuff out of the way so I can actually move. Now is actually the best time to find your Halloween items. Even though there's not only a couple weeks left, pick them up while you can. I use Halloween all year round, so like none of this stuff comes down. So this is my time usually. And you'd be surprised what kind of stuff people donate. Sometimes I don't always get to buy it. You know, we do have a policy at my thrift store that I work at where we have to have it out for a certain amount of time before we can purchase it. So I forgot to show these ties, so I found this McDonald's tie. And like I said, I do love Ronald McDonald. McDonald's was my first job, but I just thought this was cool. And it was only $2. And then I've already worn this one, but I found this Halloween tie as well. And I think this was around the same, $2. I got... Where's my other little guy? Woo! Sorry. I found this cute wallet for $1.50. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it, to be honest with you. This trick-or-treat bag with Casper. This was 35 cents. This bag, which had little things in the pockets that were sewn in, and basically what I'm doing is I'm replacing them with things that I like, and then it's going to be almost like a backpack. So I have aliens and bats, and it's hard to tell, but on the in the middle pocket there's spiders. I also picked up this hat box case, which I plan on DIYing. And this was probably about $4. And I found these really cute TY Halloween beanies. And they came in a pack of 2, and I think it was about $2. There's a ghost. And my last 2 items to show you are these. And these were 99 cents each, and they do, so far this one works. I haven't checked the other one. But I thought they were really cool. I'm probably going to hang them up on my wall. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too long. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I'm working in a different section right now of the thrift store that I work at. I'm working in the Halloween section, and so my schedule is varied, and I don't get 2 days off consecutively. They're